So today we got a quick charcoal with an electric eraser. I've been doing a few of these and I have put them up on my Instagram, and I realized, I'd really like to also maybe record them with video. So I just grabbed my selfie stick and put my phone on the end of it, and I didn't worry about lighting, and I just kind of threw this together on the bed and thought, yeah, well, we'll at least get the process on video of using the electric eraser, because I'm really enjoying it. It really depends a lot on the paper you use and the charcoal you use, so everyone comes out a little bit different. On this particular piece, I'm using a vine charcoal to coat the paper in the beginning. It's a soft Windsor&Newton vine charcoal, and the eraser is what they call a Derwent battery eraser, and it works by spinning when you press the button on the side. So yeah, every time you want to erase something, you have to hold the button down. And then I was using a general charcoal pencil, 2B medium is what I go back into it later on. With the electric eraser, you can kind of move the charcoal around a bit too. You can erase it, but you can also pick up some charcoal and then create small gradients here and there. It depends on what kind of charcoal you're using and what kind of paper it is. And the stuff that I'm using in this particular drawing is about in the middle of the road. It's able to be picked up by the eraser and moved around, and at the same time it does have a tendency to erase quite a bit. So it has some malleability, but then you have to kind of be a little bit careful. Charcoal is kind of a fun medium because it can be more subtle than graphite, and yet at the same time you can kind of get a really good roughed in look. It's quite versatile, and it's also can be a lot blacker than certain types of graphite, and less shiny for sure. I mean, not that I'm not a graphite fan, I'm a big graphite fan, but sometimes charcoal just has those few attributes that can kind of draw you to it at certain times. Maybe the only big downside of charcoal is that you kind of have to have fixative on hand. You have to be able to take the drawing and spray it with either a regular fixative or a workable fixative so that the charcoal stays in place. Otherwise it just wipes away pretty much. I mean, it'll smear for sure if anything touches it at all. The paper that I'm using here is just some regular Canson XL Mixed Media paper that's right out of the Sketchbook. I just cut it in half so that I could make a couple of drawings with it. If you check out my Instagram, you can see the other two drawings that I've made with this process of putting down charcoal and using the electric eraser and then adding charcoal, etc. Those were also made on the Canson XL paper, although the charcoals might have varied a little bit. So I have to keep experimenting. Maybe the next thing to do would be to try a different paper to see how it comes out. I'm hoping to find the ultimate combination of being able to get a good rough in look and at the same time be able to create some nice interesting gradients with the eraser. So I have to get the right mixture of charcoals and paper, and hopefully if I do a few more of these I might tap onto something that I think works best and succeeds at having those attributes. Mwahaha. So we're getting really close to the end of the video here, and I just want to say if anybody had any suggestions about what a good charcoal or paper might be to get the effect that I'm looking for, you can just put that in the comments below. Also, if you like this video at all, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, and I just want to say thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe or check out my other art videos. Alright, thanks!